Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. I thought I'd quickly talk about the Super Hornet Mark II, which is now available in-game in Alpha 4.0.1, flyable now. It's purchasable from the RSO website from $220 to $240. What's better than the normal Hornet Mark IIs with the Super Hornet Mark II then? Well, it's got an extra seat, it's got more powerful shields, it's got a large nose turret, basically a kind of military one that can hold two size 3 weapons, and yeah, powerful loadout, good looking ship, fantastic brawler. It's got a ball turret and standard as well, so you've got 6 weapons, 4 size 3 Panthers and 2 size 4 Revenants. The Revenants are on the wings. It's 2-seater, but it doesn't require someone in that co-pilot seat, from what I can tell, to use that gun. The pilot has the use of all weapons on that ship. So very, very cool there. It's going to be a fantastic brawler, and if you want an extra seat, then people might prefer this over the F7A. At least the Mark II version of that was what I'm actually talking about. So yeah, fantastic sort of short to mid-range medium fighter. Introducing the magnum opus of the Anvil Hornet legacy, delivering everything you've come to expect from the Empire's most revered military shipbuilder. The Super Hornet enhances the Mark II chassis with stronger shields, upgraded weaponry, and a dedicated gunner's seat, enabling you to defend your interests more furiously than ever. As effectively as its forebearers dealt with old threats, the Mark II eliminates new ones. A defensive powerhouse, boasting even more firepower than its predecessors, the Super Hornet Mark II is closer to military spec than anything that's come before. Upgrades include enhanced shields, larger canard and wing guns, and an impressive battery of missiles. Find backup not only on your wing, but in your ship. As the only 2-seater in the series, the Super Hornet is the ultimate test of synchronicity. Partner up with your most trusted ally to unlock the Super Hornet's true devastating potential. So that devastating potential, in my opinion, is going to be the ability to, shoot that turret at anyone that's not directly facing in front of you, which is pretty useful. It is a great looking ship. I really, really like it. And there's also the Core and More sort of Heartseeker upgrade for these Hornet Mark IIs. So the Heartseeker for the Mark II series is a kit that you can apply to any of those Mark II Hornets, and basically comes with a ball turret with 2 Gatlings on it and that very cool Hornet Heartseeker paint. Star Citizen put out a Hornet loadout guide as well, explaining how the sort of Hornets work in regards to what you can upgrade them with and what turrets work on what. We've noticed a lot of questions about whether the center attachments on the Hornet Mark I and Mark II are interchangeable and if you can swap them. Plus, there's been some curiosity about the different nose guns. So we've got a loadout guide for you. Center attachment compatibility. Every Hornet variant comes with a center attachment slot designed to hold components like scanners, ball turrets, or cargo modules within the same Mark series, so the Mark 1s, and separately the Mark IIs. Those attachments are planned to become fully swappable, but they aren't cross-compatible between Mark I and Mark II. For instance, you can take the Wilsop long-range radar from F7CR Hornet Mark II tracker and swap it out for a store-all big box from the standard F7C Hornet Mark II. There is a table as well showing off exactly what is compatible with what. Nose turret compatibility. The F7A Mark II nose turret is only compatible with the F7A Mark II and the Super Hornet Mark II. It cannot be equipped on other Mark II variants. However, the civilian F7C Mark II nose turret will be available in-game for the nose slots of all of the other Mark II variants. So there is a nose turret for the others as well. It's just, not as good. For the Mark I series, the military C4-163F ball turret and the F7A Mark I turret are exclusive to the F7A Mark I Hornet and cannot be mounted on the other Mark I models. Current known issues. We're aware of an issue with the F7A Mark II nose turret that makes customization difficult or in some cases impossible. Additionally, the Hornet F7A Mark I and Super Hornet Mark I, which includes the Mark I Heartseeker because it is a Super Hornet, currently cannot equip the cargo box radar or Ghosts Center module. Our team is actively investigating these issues and will share updates as we work towards a fix. F7CM Hornet Heartseeker. Unlike the Mark 1 series, the new Hornet Heartseeker Mark II is no longer a standalone variant. Instead, the Heartseeker refers to a specific weapons loadout on any Mark II, often paired with a distinctive eye-catching paint job. So yeah, you can buy that kit to basically upgrade any of your Mark IIs to have that big ball turret, well, that ball turret with those dual Gatlings and that Hornet Heartseeker paint. Someone did ask a question from that post as well, which is good. Sort of a loadout question, but will the pilot of the Super Hornet Mark II be able to operate all the ball turrets when the gunner is not on board, or is it limited to single-seat models? So the pilot can operate the ball turrets when there is no co-pilot, but they will remain in the forward-facing only position. You can also enter remote turret mode, however, you won't be able to control your ship simultaneously. Strategically, you could fly in a straight line, switch to the remote turret, and engage enemies following your trail. That said, the ship is still best operated with 2-player crew for optimal performance. So I really like this as a search and rescue craft as well, and a ship that allows you to drop off a friend. So if you're operating from a sort of small carrier ship, bam, put one of these in the Polaris, and you've basically got a 2-seater fighter that you can use to drop someone off and then come and evac them if something gets a bit hot. It gives that ship a fantastic extra use, evacing people out of dangerous zones, or just, you know, fighting a bounty, but then also landing and going on ground and doing some stuff FPS-wise with a friend. I know some people are going to be asking, why can't we do this with the Scorpius? Well, maybe we will be able to in the future. Boom! That's a very brief look at that new Hornet Heartseeker kit for the Mark IIs and the Super Hornet Mark II. I think it's going to be a pretty popular ship, even with the F7A Mark II effectively being a free upgrade, or previously being a free upgrade for the F7C. I actually also think that Hornet Heartseeker kit is going to be pretty popular, but I'm interested to know what you think. Are you going to be grabbing one of these? If so, which one and why? Remember, you'll be able to get all of this in-game after a 3-month exclusivity period, typically, at least the Super Hornet Mark II. Not sure about the Hornet Heartseeker stuff. I would expect it to be available in-game somehow in the future, but I don't know that for sure. You'll be able to buy it off other players and things like that, I would expect at the very least. Maybe it will be on sale in-game ship shops and that sort of stuff. Those like special skins at that appropriate time of year. So during Core and More, you can buy the sort of Valentine skins, and during the Red Festival, you can buy the Red Festival skins. What do you think? Is this what you were expecting from the Super Hornet Mark II? We're giving away a ship. Comment below to potentially get your hands on a Misk Fortune, that new salvaging ship. It comes with a lifetime insurance, a game package, and some skins from the Red Festival. Yeah, just comment on any of my videos made during February to be in for a chance of winning that. Also, maybe you want to get yourself some NordVPN for some better internet accessibility and security and privacy. Use the links below or go to boredgamer.com/NordVPN. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That sort of stuff with these videos. It all helps the channel. There's the join button. There's Patreon as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Tell me what you think about the Super Hornet Mark II, and I'll see you in the verse.